So in this week's Torah portion, Tzav, I want to focus on two supposedly opposing sacrifices. We have the Olah, which I think really symbolizes, perhaps more than any other, the sacrificial work that is done because this is what God wants. This is the sacrificial system. This is the Jewish system pre-Talmud. You know, this is what it's all about. We're taken out of Egypt to come into Israel to ultimately do what God wants, and what God really wants us to do is to have a system where we have Kohenites, Levites, and you're bringing, you know, and there's the sacrificial system. And the Olah is, you know, there are very strict rules of how you bring this, what you bring, when, but it's always tied into things that have to happen as part of our covenant with God. Meaning it's binding. That's the key word. And then we have the Korban Tamid. The Korban Todah. The thank you sacrifice. And the thank you sacrifice couldn't be more than 180 degrees from the binding sacrifice, because the thank you sacrifice, the Korban Todah, is if you want to, you bring it. It's almost like the system was created for a human being to understand that, you know, when you want to be thankful, that there is something that you can do, and it is to thank the deity that is beyond everything. So that really, you know, it's very, very different. Now the wild thing is, we're told there's a midrash that tells us that in the days to come, you know, so like the days when there's, you know, the Messiah, or we don't really know what Latid Lavo means. It's code for like happily ever after. There will be no more sacrifices, including the Olah, right? The whole system's changing except the Korban Todah. The Korban Todah, the Korban that you give as a way of saying thanks, never going to change. And I think even in this week's Torah portion, there's even a hint to that, because the Korban Olah, where it says that it's meant to be burnt on the stake all night long, al mokdah, the mem is tiny, although one could argue it's shrinking. The mem of the mikdash, not only mokdah, is telling you that this is going to have such a small role to non-existent in the days to come. And that makes us wonder, and here I'm going to end it with a question: what does it mean about the future system? You're not going to have any more sacrificial work that's binding. It is only going to be for someone that wants to come and give thanks, much like we wake up in the morning and we say Modeh Ani. So thoughts on these two opposing sacrifices and what they say about the religion that was, is, and that will be. Shabbat Shalom.